What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Smart Money Sundays. It is Sunday, March 6th. Markets have just opened, and we're going to start off, obviously, what we typically do, going over the higher time frame bias, where we're looking for kind of price to go and trade throughout the week. All right, and obviously, if you've been following the series, you know I've been calling these lower levels on EU for quite some time. Okay, and then last week's massive destruction on EU closing down in around 1.09. All right, and so heading into this week, ultimately what I want to see on EU is I want to see us kind of close up. I want to see us almost engulf the body here. That would be nice. But before that happens, I do believe we are going to run our previous week's low. So we're going to make one more run, in my opinion. And then what I'd like to see is a nice, strong push back up as we are trading into these significant discounted regions that kind of engineered the expansionary move that we saw on EU throughout 2020. Okay, so we finally retraced down into this discount consolidation expansionary move, trading back into that area now. So kind of be sitting on my hands and waiting for the opportunity to present itself, but I would like to see a run on the low, likely trading into this old daily candle. Kind of like to see us trade into the high of this wick, okay, and kind of fill in this entire range, okay. So 1.0850 is going to be my kind of lower time frame POI, where I'd really like us, like for price to meet. That would be running out this previous week's low. Okay, so I'd like to see us run it out, trade into 1.0850, and then start looking for accumulation using time and price, which we teach in our courses as a strong confluence. I'd like to see that accumulation at the right time of day, New York or London open, having the last manipulation sell to buy, and then look to trade this thing back higher. Okay, that's going to be the ultimate goal on EU. And the reason I think we're going to run this previous week's low, we're not just going to engulf immediately, is if we hop over to GBP USD. Okay, as you all know, we've been talking about running these lows here for quite some time. Okay, obviously we called out the sells from these higher regions, so congratulations if you took advantage of that. If you're still in it, certainly target these lows here. Okay, and so the reason I want that run lower on EU, or expect that run lower, is because GU has not taken out these lows. Okay, so that tells me more dollar strength. All right, and so what can we do? Also, we can sell retracements into these lows. Okay, we can sell retracements. And so naturally, I would almost just expect a little run up here, right? Because the liquidity is right here. So I don't necessarily think we're going to have a massive move back up. We were looking to sell from here last week. Obviously, we just never got up there. And so I'd like to see potentially a run, smaller time frame retracement, and then we can run down. Okay. So looking for sells short term still on GU. Also EU as well. Okay, just at least through the previous week's low. All right, but GU, if we can, while running these lows, can trade down into this kind of weekly down close before the massive expansionary move. That would be nice. Okay, so if we can dig through this liquidity, potentially look to accumulate in this previous weekly down close candle, then we can look to take this thing up and kind of fill in this gap. Okay, so that is GU, and we're going to hop over to USD CAD. Again, guys, called it out last week. Called it out free last week. Just go watch the video. Wanted to see price run, obviously, these lows, trade into this 12-hour down close. Obviously, we got the very beautiful, strong reaction on Friday, breaking structure. Okay, so congratulations if you're in it from this level that we called out. I'd like us to kind of trade up into this region. Okay, so that can be, that can be your kind of short-term target. Okay, so you can look potentially to buy retracements up into this area. Okay, on UCAD. Okay, but that's going to be it for us today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Mark the levels off on your charts as usual. very critical to understand the higher time frame direction where we're targeting from a liquidity perspective. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to message us on Instagram at Ariel__FX or on Telegram at ArielFX Trading, or we've actually transitioned to Discord now. So if you aren't part of the server, definitely at least join as a free member where we still send in analysis and free value. All right. Thank you and have a wonderful week.